Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Z James. This is Z32 Workshop, and today we're working on the parts stealth. Specifically, I am going to be removing both door cards and some trim pieces on the inside. Reason being is I sold them to a subscriber slash viewer, and they want them, and I don't need them, so they're going to go away. It's hence the parts car. So yeah, we're going to be taking that away. If I remember correctly, I've never done it before on a stealth, but that should be 7 screws, Phillips head screws. On the outside, you pop off some trim pieces. There's 3 more on the bottom, so it's 10 total. Then there should be around the door handle, there should be a trim piece you have to remove, and then you kind of lift and out at the same time because it kind of hooks in. And then there should be 2 electrical connectors. One for a light on the outside, and then the electrical switch for the windows. You also need to do this while the windows are down, so you need to have power. So let's go out to there, and we'll start taking this apart. So follow me. Boom, off time warp there, guys. Yeah, I can safely say that this has been off before. Someone broke that, so that's not ideal. You can see the tabs right there to hold it in. Also, this has been sliced open and then regooped. I'm guessing a window regulator. So yeah, that's how you get this off pretty easy. I was selling these with the switches and realizing I need the switches. I may have to talk to the client about that. See if I can hang on to them or not, because, well, it's a parts car, but I would like to be able to roll the window up and down. But anyway, yep, trim piece is okay-ish condition. Well, that's not ideal by any sorts of imagination. The door card itself is actually pretty decent. So yeah, we're gonna do the next thing they want is these guys right here. And this is broke, this trim bezel piece. They were looking for these guys, which is the light control and the mirror control. So realistically, it's just these 2 tabs. I have no idea why that's taped. That's disgusting and goopy. I'm assuming it's because of the bezel piece. Not 100% sure there. But that's lights. Our interior light control, and then this guy here, oh gross, is for the other light. I'm assuming they're gonna try to glue these back together and epoxy it or something, because this is, you can kind of get it to get close. This is disgusting. So that's it. Then we're gonna do the other side, and I've got all the screws right there for there, and I think that's been upgraded. And in fact, it is. It is an upgraded speaker, so that's probably the reason why they were in here. Tone looks to be in decent shape. No, I probably shouldn't be touching it, but I'm guessing it rattled because I taped it. That is definitely an upgraded speaker. So, all right, on to the next side. Boom, off time warp. yeah, little tidbit here, guys. Since I am storing this outside, you need the controllers, and you need both of them in to control this window. That's the way power is being run. Once again, upgraded Pioneer speaker. Someone's been in here, didn't know what they were doing, broke stuff. That's probably why that's kind of rattly. But yeah, this one, interesting. They've definitely been in here. May have not been in here for window regulator. They could have been here just for the speaker to put these in. I could be wrong, maybe, maybe not. But knowing that this has got a upgraded speaker, I gotta think about that. See if I want to do anything with this. See what it is in my vehicle after I get everything going. So this is how this should work. That's locked, unlocked. Let's find out. I can't remember now. Let's try this side. Is this locked or unlocked? Okay, that's unlocked. Well, screw it. If it's forwards that way, it's unlocked. That's got to be it. So yeah, that should be doing it, guys. This is pretty easy. I want to bag up some of my stuff off camera here. That way I can get stuff later on and use it. So I got the keys in my pocket. Super short video, guys. Nothing crazy, nothing exciting. And there's other people who have done the YouTube videos on how to take those off, and I followed them. But it's actually pretty simple. I would imagine going back on, you need to be rather precise getting everything in. You do not want to pry where there's not to be pried. The two screws, the caps, you definitely take your time popping those off to get them so they're hinged. The bottom trim piece, you need to slide back to come out. And then the trim piece around the door handle is the same way. You got to pull everything out, slide it back, to the rear of the car, pull the handle all the way open, and then slide that thing ever so slightly back and out. That's how I'll do it. So if you guys have any comments or questions, please hit me up. I'm usually pretty responsive, and if you've made it to this part of the video, please like and subscribe. A little bit helps. And if you need anything off this car, let me know. That's a parts car to me. I'm getting parts off it and learning stuff, but everything's negotiable for sale. There's a few things I'm going to keep for myself, but other than that, just hit me up and let me know. Take care, guys. Bye.